Most seniors don't realize that one invisible mistake is making their loneliness worse every single day, and it's something you might be doing right now without even knowing it. If you value your mental health and happiness after 60, hit like and subscribe, because on this channel, we expose the silent mistakes and habits that quietly steal your health, joy, connection, and peace of mind. Mistake 1. Waiting for others to reach out first. This passive approach creates a vicious cycle. When you always wait for the phone to ring or for someone to invite you, you're giving away all control over your social life. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and before you know it, you've isolated yourself. Friends and family may assume you're busy or prefer solitude, so they stop trying. Meanwhile, you're sitting at home feeling forgotten and resentful. Here's what you need to do instead. Take the initiative. Send that text message. Make that phone call. Invite someone for coffee or a walk. It doesn't have to be elaborate. A simple thinking of you message can restart a connection. Set a goal. Reach out to one person every day, even if it's just a quick hello. Remember, relationships are two-way streets, and someone has to take the first step. Have you been waiting for others to reach out, or do you take the initiative? And the next mistake? It's one that technology makes dangerously easy to fall into. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so now, because that's the best encouragement we can get from you, and don't forget to like and share this video. Mistake 2. Relying only on digital communication. Texting, emailing, and social media can't replace face-to-face human connection. While these tools are convenient, they lack the warmth, body language, tone, and emotional depth of in-person interaction. Studies show that seniors who rely primarily on digital communication report higher levels of loneliness than those who prioritize physical meetups. You might have 200 Facebook friends but still feel completely alone because screens create the illusion of connection without the substance. The solution is simple but powerful. Use technology as a bridge, not a replacement. When you text someone, follow up with, "Want to meet for lunch this week?" Join local clubs, senior centers, or community groups where you can interact face-to-face. Even a 15-minute coffee chat provides more emotional nourishment than hours of online messaging. Make it a rule. For every 3 digital conversations, schedule 1 in-person meeting. Which surprised you more, realizing how much you text versus how often you actually see people? But here's where it gets even more serious. The next mistake actively pushes people away. Mistake 3. Complaining without seeking solutions. Constant negativity and complaining drain the energy from every conversation. When people ask, "How are you?" and you launch into a 20-minute list of everything wrong with your health, the weather, politics, and your neighbor's dog, they start avoiding you. It's not that people don't care, it's that they feel helpless and exhausted. This habit transforms you from someone people want to be around into someone they feel obligated to endure. Over time, invitations dry up, calls become shorter, and you're left wondering why nobody wants to spend time with you. Here's how to turn this around. Practice the 80-20 rule, 80% positive or neutral conversation, 20% sharing challenges. When you do discuss problems, pair them with curiosity or questions. "I'm dealing with this issue. Have you ever experienced something similar?" This invites dialogue instead of creating a one-way negativity dump. Focus on gratitude, interests, and asking others about their lives. People gravitate toward those who lift them up, not drag them down. Comment, "I'll fix this," if you're ready to shift your conversation style today. And speaking of conversation, the next mistake silently kills connections before they even start. Mistake 4. Rejecting new friendship opportunities. Many seniors hold on to the belief that "I have my friends from decades ago, I don't need new ones." But life changes. People move, pass away, or their circumstances shift. Refusing to be open to new friendships leaves you vulnerable when your existing circle inevitably shrinks. Additionally, clinging to old friendships while rejecting new people can make you seem closed off or unfriendly, which accelerates isolation. You might attend events or classes but keep everyone at arm's length, missing the chance to build meaningful new connections. The fix starts with openness. Approach new people with curiosity and genuine interest. Join a new class, volunteer group, or hobby club with the explicit intention of making at least one new acquaintance. Start small, exchange names, share a laugh, suggest meeting again. Remember, every close friend you've ever had was once a stranger. You don't need to replace old friends, you're simply expanding your circle. Think of it as building a safety net of connection. Have you been closed off to new friendships without realizing it? But the next habit is even more dangerous because it disguises itself as self-sufficiency. Mistake 5. Refusing help to avoid being a burden. Pride can be poison. When you consistently refuse help, whether it's a ride to the doctor, assistance with groceries, or emotional support, you send a clear message, I don't need you. People want to feel useful and valued. By shutting them out, you rob them of the opportunity to contribute to your life, and you rob yourself of connection. This independence-o-costs mentality doesn't make you strong, it makes you isolated. Eventually, people stop offering because they assume you'll just say no anyway. Here's the better approach. Practice accepting small helps graciously. When someone offers assistance, say yes, thank you instead of no, I'm fine. Understand that allowing people to help you actually strengthens relationships. It creates reciprocity and bonds. You're not a burden, you're giving others the gift of being needed. And remember to offer help to others too, creating a healthy give-and-take dynamic. Connection thrives on mutual support, not rugged independence. Which of these mistakes have you been making most often? And here's one that sneaks up on everyone. The next mistake happens in your own living room. Mistake 6. Staying home because nothing interests you anymore. This is depression and isolation masquerading as preference. When you consistently choose to stay home because you've convinced yourself nothing is fun or interesting anymore, you're creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. The less you do, the less you want to do. Your world shrinks, your mood darkens, and loneliness becomes your constant companion. This withdrawal from activities you once enjoyed or refusing to try new things is a red flag for declining mental health and increasing isolation. Break this pattern now. Force yourself to try 3 new activities or revisit 3 old hobbies. Give each one a fair chance. Attend at least 3 times before deciding. Often, the first visit feels awkward, the second feels slightly better, and by the third, you start forming connections. Consider book clubs, gardening groups, senior fitness classes, art workshops, or volunteer opportunities. Motion creates emotion. Getting your body moving and engaged reawakens your interest in life. Don't wait to feel motivated. Action comes first, motivation follows. Have you seen this pattern in yourself or someone you love? But the next mistake is particularly heartbreaking because it sabotages relationships from the inside. Mistake 7. Living in the past and resisting the present. Constantly talking about the good old days while dismissing everything current makes you seem stuck and unrelatable. Yes, your past matters, but when every conversation turns into back in my day or things were better when, you alienate younger family members and peers trying to connect with you now. This habit signals that you're not interested in their world, their challenges, or their experiences. It creates a wall between you and everyone living in the present moment, leaving you isolated in your memories. The way forward is balance. Share one memory, then ask 3 questions about their current life. Show interest in modern topics, technology, or current events, not to become an expert, but to build bridges. Say things like, tell me more about that, or how does that work? Being teachable and curious makes you approachable and interesting. Your wisdom from the past is valuable, but only when paired with genuine interest in the present. Comment below if this one hit close to home. And the next mistake? It's something almost every lonely senior does without realizing the damage. Mistake 8. Comparing your life to others' highlight reels. Whether it's social media, holiday cards, or casual conversations, you're seeing everyone else's best moments while living your entire reality, including the boring, lonely, and difficult parts. This creates toxic comparisons. Everyone else has grandkids visiting, why don't I? Or they're traveling the world while I'm stuck here. These comparisons breed resentment, jealousy, and depression, making you bitter and less pleasant to be around. This negativity then drives people further away, deepening your loneliness. Here's your antidote. Practice gratitude for your own life circumstances. Keep a daily gratitude journal noting 3 specific things you appreciated that day. Limit social media consumption if it triggers comparison. Remember that everyone struggles, you're just seeing their edited version. Focus on what you can control and improve in your own life rather than measuring yourself against others' curated highlights. Celebrate others' joys without diminishing your own worth. Which habit surprised you most so far? And this next one is critical because it involves the people you love most. Mistake 9. Guilt-tripping family instead of communicating needs. Saying things like, "I guess I'll just spend another holiday alone," or "Don't worry about me, I'm used to being forgotten," pushes people away through manipulation. Guilt is a terrible foundation for relationships. Your family may visit out of obligation rather than genuine desire, creating resentful, hollow interactions that leave everyone feeling worse. Over time, they associate time with you with guilt, shame, and discomfort, so they avoid it altogether. Your loneliness intensifies, and the relationships become increasingly strained. Transform your communication. Instead of "Nobody ever visits me," try "I'd love to see you. Are you free for lunch next Tuesday?" Make specific requests without emotional manipulation. Express appreciation when people do make time for you. Create positive associations. Be the grandparent who brings joy, not guilt. If you have legitimate concerns about being neglected, have an honest, calm conversation using "I feel" statements rather than accusations. Direct communication builds bridges. Guilt builds walls. Have you seen this pattern damage relationships? And the final mistake? It's the most overlooked but potentially the most harmful of all. Mistake 10. Ignoring the physical health loneliness connection. Many seniors don't realize that chronic loneliness is as dangerous to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases risk of heart disease, stroke, dementia, and early death. When you're isolated, you're also more likely to neglect self-care, skipping meals, avoiding exercise, forgetting medications, or ignoring health symptoms. Poor physical health then makes it harder to get out and socialize, creating a devastating downward spiral. You might dismiss loneliness as just an emotional issue, but it's literally killing you. Take action immediately. Treat loneliness as a serious health condition requiring intervention. Talk to your doctor about feelings of isolation. Join senior fitness classes or walking groups, combining physical activity with social connection. Volunteer for causes that require physical presence. Consider pet adoption if appropriate. Animals provide companionship and reason for routine. Address underlying health issues that limit mobility or energy. Make social connection a non-negotiable part of your health routine, just like taking medications or eating well. Comment "I'll fix this" if you're taking your social health seriously starting today. When you correct these 10 simple but powerful mistakes, you take back control of your social life, protect your mental and physical health, and rediscover the joy of meaningful connection. You stop being a passive victim of loneliness and become an active architect of a rich, connected, fulfilling life after 60. It's never too late to change these patterns and rebuild the relationships and happiness you deserve. If this video helped you recognize even one mistake you're making, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who needs this message today. Don't forget to subscribe. Our next video uncovers another everyday habit that quietly affects senior well-being. Remember, you're not alone in this journey, and every small change you make today creates a brighter, more connected tomorrow.